大家好，我叫庄世博，我的项目的题目是土味文化、土味历史。土味文化 What is 土味文化? 土味文化, or Earth-like raw subculture, also known as a rustic subculture, is a subculture that rose to prominence on social media platforms such as Douyin or Kuaishou in 2016. The subculture represents and shows what rural life in China looks like and the common struggles slash inconveniences that regular people face. The subculture illustrates aspects of life that rural farm workers can relate to in their everyday lives. It expresses how these people, despite being seen as low class and low ranked in Chinese media and society at the time, still appreciate enjoying ostensibly trivial things like many others do. Trivial aspects of life, such as hanging out, dancing, and grooving slash enjoying great music. Sometimes they often act outlandish and in goofy ways in their videos. According to an article on subcultures in China from Chumin, a Chinese focused digital marketing company, actors normally exaggerate their local dialects with outrageous clothes and moves. This shows that the subculture is very light minded, entertaining. It also shows the bizarre, strange, and mysterious nature of some aspects of rural life, as several videos that have gone viral online portray weird or silly fictional scenarios. Example of a silly two-way Wenhua video. In the video below, a police officer pulled over a civilian who was speeding, asking him to step out of the car. However, when the police officer hears a song he enjoys, instead of giving out tickets like he normally would, he dances to it and grooves along to the beat. The police officer ends up not giving the civilian a ticket but asking for the album, later letting the civilian speed off. Analysis of the video. These strange and goofy videos showcase how us humans are all deep down not as uptight, distant, or as serious as we might believe. We all enjoy and value hanging out with others and having fun. Despite our serious responsibilities that we all face, we still have to some degree, have our own quirks and are unique and irregular in many ways. This silliness of human nature is exaggerated in the online videos for comedic purposes to not just lighten up our day, but also to be able to see that we aren't as collectively um, distant as we might believe. We all have individual peculiarity and our own personality that we might not express towards others. Even though this seems unproblematic, many people view this individualistic ideal as a combination of rural culture infiltrating modern society, and the culture was viewed as ill mannered, uncivil, and wacky. People were very much against these supposedly dangerous ideals in modern society, considering them tacky and out of fashion. Therefore, people who embraced this culture and original style were treated as outcasts, bullied, and excluded from society. Societal and governmental response to this movement and subculture. Due to its strong promotion of individualistic beliefs, this was highly opposed in China as the government is heavily focused on collectivism. Many websites such as Baidu deleted the videos and thought they were troubling or could be dangerous to showcase or express to society. Despite this, people still found a way to assert and voice their opinions while also sharing this media around. Eventually, it was more widely accepted by society over time, and people to some extent were able to understand the importance of originality and being rustic and special. There's still some objection to this movement, especially from the government, and some visible uniqueness or originality is censored by government officials if encountered. 土味 subculture in our modern age. 现代土味文化. In the modern age, two-way subculture is very niche, but has not disappeared entirely. Subculture is not only more widely tolerated, but is seen as a harmless, humorous expression of rural culture. Quoting an article from the organization Chinese Social Sciences on the subculture, it is the product of the collision and integration of urban and rural cultures. It reflects a change of public aesthetic taste from appreciating ugliness to returning to authenticity during the period of social transformation. This explains how people's perception of the movement has not only shifted but become more widely known about in Chinese entertainment and media. The article also discusses the significance of maintaining Chinese rural culture by telling local stories about what life is like there. Local flavor culture provides innovative practices in a narrative mode and discourse for the international dissemination of Chinese stories. This emphasis on retaining local tradition and history shows that not only is Dulé Wenhua subculture an effective means of showcasing individual quirks and ideas, but it is also about maintaining and learning about the rich history that is not widely known to most people about rural China. Another important aspect that distinguishes the subculture from the rest is that despite being connected and similar to other eccentric and unique movements, such as the Shamata subculture, it is not so rooted in a specific design or style, but more so the ideas of expressing rural culture. The rural culture takes the criticisms and critiques of those who oppose it in a jocund way. According to another quote from Baidu.com, the local culture is more like a culture that develops by finding fun in ridicule. This shows how the movement is nothing inordinate or grandiose, but simply a silly account of rural life. Thanks for watching.